Hey everyone, Drew Murray from Master Tier Gaming here. I wanted to explain a little more about the magic system in our livestream game Crit It and Hit It that'll be starting this Friday. The magic system is mechanically typical for Dungeons & Dragons. You have wizards, sorcerers and warlocks wielding arcane magics. You have clerics, paladins, druids and rangers all wielding divine magic. There's an exception in that the Druids tap into what I call the Feyweave. Now, the Feyweave is not a term that I've come up with. It's a borrowed term from places like Forgotten Realms. The Feyweave is another realm. This is where natural forces are born. The Druids tap into this directly. And as far as they're concerned, their worldview is that clerics and rangers, they are tapping into the Feyweave, but their belief is misplaced. They think that it's coming from divine beings, but it's not. It's from the Feyweave. And that wizards and sorcerers and warlocks, they think that they are using arcane sigils or drawing power from another being. But all that's really happening is that they are learning practical methods to make the Feyweave bleed into this world, and it produces the magical effect. In essence, as far as the Druids are concerned, arcane magic is just alchemy. Other people have different views. Wizards see that the natural world has rules and laws, and that everything exists here, now. It's why the material components for a lot of fire spells are flammable components. A lot of things are just chemistry to them. It's chemistry and physics, and they are just working within that framework. Sorcerers, it's a whole other deal. They don't realize that they're necessarily doing it. It's instinctual for them. But still, it's essentially like being a Jedi. You just know how to do certain things. With clerics, paladins, they get their powers from completely different sources, as far as they are concerned. Paladins, it's either gifted from the gods or just from their own strength of will. The clerics, they'll know that their power comes from prayer and dedication to a cause, that it's the power of the celestials saying, you are divine enough. You can speak for your gods. The gods themselves are varied, diverse. We have 3 primal forces in the world of the Taihun: life, death, justice. These 3 primal forces are worshipped in very different ways around the world. There are some places where these primal forces are worshipped as deities, where they are given names, form. They are idolized. There are icons of them placed all around temples, and people develop rituals to appease them. Others take a more spiritual approach, assuming that life, death, and justice are just functions of the universe, and that by appeasing one or more of these spirits, they can enact some sort of change in the world to their own designs, but that it's not really something with a strength of will in and of itself. It's more of an energy. There are others that assume that these 3 constructs are false ideas, that these are the manifestations of the Taihun. The Taihun is sort of like a sub-pantheon. They are a pantheon of gods unto themselves. There's a lot of widespread belief with the Taihun. They reach far and wide. All manner of civilizations worship them. The Taihun are a group of 10 gods, their names and faces changing as you get further away from certain cities, or as time goes on, they change, as if it's a modified roster of people. The Taihun have power, and they grant it to their clerics. Enough worship and devotion, anyone can now wield the divine might of the Taihun. Truth be told, it's not necessarily as clear-cut as that. But that's something the players will have to discover for themselves, and you along with them by watching us on the live stream. You'll discover more about the magic of the world of the Taihun, and you'll be discovering more about the characters themselves and how they interact with it. What are their interpretations? What are your interpretations? That's it for the roundup for that aspect of the game world. Come and join us on Friday All of us at Crit It and Hit It would love to see you there. We'll be streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. Just look for Master Tier Gaming and you'll see us there. Thank you.